Good evening. It's December 3rd, 2015. It's 6:30 p.m. This is a meeting of the Utilities Committee of Troy City Council. My name is Doug Tremblay. To my right is Alan Clark. We're here this evening to make a recommendation concerning establishing an option to pay online with credit cards for utility bills. Can you give us the details of that, Mr. Titterington?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We already do something similar on the income tax side, but it has been a project of ours to start to be able to offer that in other ways, starting with utility payments, the ability for customers to pay online. Ultimately, we will be exploring other ways to offer credit card payments, say through the permitting process, et cetera. I can't promise we're going to do that, but this is kind of our first major foray into it. We have had many requests throughout the past months and even years by some customers who have wanted that as an option. It's taken us a while because the state law is very particular in how we can and cannot handle credit card bills, so we've taken a while to make sure that we were doing it right. What we are asking is for you to make a recommendation to the council so that the council would authorize me to sign a merchant processing agreement. What we have done is CMI is our financial systems software. It includes a utility component to it that processes and accounts for all of our revenues and expenses related to utilities. They have recently updated their software, and they will have us. They will be giving us the ability by the end of the year to offer credit card payments, accept them. However, we need to have a third-party agreement, actually a three-party agreement, so that someone who wants to pay by credit card can do so online. They would input all of their credit card information. The information, the payments would go to that third party. They would process it. They would directly charge a convenience fee for doing that, and then we would receive the utility payment itself. The third party charges, collects, and keeps any of the convenience charge that MasterCard and their administrative costs would need to be covered by. So in that way, we're not directly accepting credit card payments, processing credit card payments, and processing the transactions, because that's where there's some differences in the law, and we have some restrictions, and how we can recoup any convenience fees that we might incur. Again, by doing this as a third-party transaction, it bypasses us as far as the convenience goes, and so we're okay. So we are asking that you and the council authorize us to do that. The convenience fee that was negotiated is $2.95 for any transaction up to $100. Anything above $100 is 3%. We are asking so that we can have this available as a service by January 1st or the January billings, that this be considered as an emergency or as emergency legislation.
Okay. You got any questions, Mr. Clark?
No, but I just wanted to make sure the public was aware that, we're limited into how we handle this, and the $2.95 transaction fee, the city does not get any of that. And, to make sure that the public is aware that they are, like Ticketmaster, they are going to be charged a 3% fee that the city does not get. So
that's correct.
I just not everybody in the public understands credit card fees, and so I think it's important that they were aware of what actually takes place. I think it's great to have this service for our citizens, and they can just go ahead and pay it online and not worry about it. It's just another way of moving into the 21st century.
And I
Thank
would
you.
like to add that as our contribution, our additional contribution, not only did we pay to make sure that CMI's system was upgraded so that it could use credit card processing as part of its accounting for us, but there is a one-time $600 fee to enter into this agreement, I guess, to get everything set up with the third parties. And that will not be passed on. That will be just part of the base, our base costs in the water and sewer funds.
I don't have anything else.
The only question I had was, like, once you start it, will it continue every month, or we have to pay it I mean, can you set it up by providing your credit card number to the vendor in Cincinnati so that
You know, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that is an option.
you can just say, pay
If it is
every month?
available, we will make sure that it's one of the options.
Okay. Anyone else have any questions? Mr. Clark, you have a...
We can move forward with emergency on this.
Okay, I feel the same way, so let's do that. Is there anything else to come before the committee?
No, sir.
Then we are adjourned. Thank you.